Infectious Magazine here with Vanna. How are you guys?
Good, how are you?
Good, very well. You're participating in Band Happy, correct?
Yes.
Okay, can you tell me a little bit about that? It's such a cool concept.
Sure. It's this, the drummer of Periphery started it because he wanted to, he gave drum lessons on tour, and he wanted to start organizing it in a better way. And then slowly but surely, like his guitarist was like, yo, can you help me set it up? And slowly but surely, the whole band kind of grew. So he made this website where kids can sign up. For Warped Tour right now, there's a special Warped Tour section. But for like all of our tours, we'll post our tours online, and you can set up half an hour or hour-long lessons with us to do guitars, vocals, music writing, touring advice, drums, whatever you really like, whatever you really want. And yeah, we get to spend time with kids and kind of talk about, whatever. So it's been really cool. I've done like 6 or 7 lessons now on this tour, and it's been really cool to kind of get an outside perspective of kids and what they're seeing and what they want to hear. So it's rad.
Yeah,
I don't want to leave you out or anything.
No, it's so fun. It's literally the same thing. I've done a few lessons with some kids. Some kids that have never even heard the band before. I just happened to be the guy that was on call, and they just want to know what we know, want to be able to learn from our mistakes and our fortunes to just kind of get a leg up on And some kids just want to meet some of their favorite musicians and learn. They love the guitars that we write this song, and then go hang out with that guitarist and learn what they see what they do. And it's been cool. It's been really cool. I've been teaching a lot of kids a lot of stuff that you wouldn't learn from a vocal teacher who sits in a store every day and just teaches kids how to warm up and teach them how to treat their voices right on the road, that kind of thing.
It's gonna be quite an honor as well.
Yeah, it's really cool.
It's really cool. Yeah.
I feel flattered these kids even give a shit about our band to begin with, and then to want to learn from us. It's really cool. I was just programmers around when I was a kid, so I can learn from my favorite.
I think we all agree that if our favorite musicians were available to give us guitar lessons, or you could just talk about what they've learned so far in their career, all of us would have been right in line to hang out.
That's right. I hope it catches on. I hope it continues, and people really get onto it. This is a cool program.
Yeah, me too. That was my second question regarding it. Is Band Happy asks at the bottom of their website, if you could take a lesson from any musician, who would it be? And I wanted to turn that around and ask you.
I always say if I could sit down with any musician for an hour, it'd be Kurt Cobain, just to kind of pick their brains and see what's up. So I guess growing up though, if I had to, it'd probably be Jeff from Poison the Well or Daryl from Glassjaw. I would have loved to sit down and be like, how do you do what you do? So yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I would be big into nerding out with Tepe from Thrice. They were the band that kind of bridged me to harder stuff and this kind of music. And he's also their DIY producer, recorder, tech guy, and that's been kind of my role in the band. So it'd be cool. He posted a ton of stuff when they started their latest albums. You got to see everything they did in the studio and how they built their own preamps and everything. And just to pick his brain and talk shop about engineering and guitar and everything. So I learned a lot from just listening to their albums and watching their blogs online. People hanging out with it.
I know you're from Mass, correct? So you're back home. Have you had time to? I know you don't really have time to visit, but revisit any people or just spots that will bring back memories?
Our entire families are on our bus right now. My parents are there, Joel's parents are there. All of our families came today, and a bunch of our friends came today. Yeah, we don't have enough time to go home, and we both live 2 hours away from here. But yeah, no, all of our families came out to support. We would never be able to do this if our families didn't support us on it. So, our families are here with Vanna t-shirts on, and they're excited.
Taking pictures of themselves on the bus, send to their other family members.
Yeah. So yeah, we definitely got a chance to hang out. Plus, there's so many New England bands on this tour.
Yeah.
I feel like I have my friends and family here all the time.
Yeah,
so
it's really nice.
rad.
And just 2 closer questions.
Sure.
Do you view or listen to music differently, being musicians, think more critically?
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely try to separate the business and the actual music of things. Because from now being on this side of things, looking at the business and the industry and everything, it just kind of it can be disheartening sometimes. But you should remember that the important thing is music. That's what's important, not the people or labels or anything like that. we see how much work goes into touring, and I never like thought it was that hard to tour. Oh, yeah, you just go to place to place, and you make a ton of money, and you get like so many fans, and that is not
Even just
the case.
planning a tour.
We wake up at 8 a.m. We help unload the truck at our stage. We set clean our guitars and everything ready. We're up from 8 until 10, and
even Warped Tour, like, which is the easiest tour we've ever done, is still really fucking hard.
Yeah.
So, I definitely have a way more appreciation for any musician who steps out of his home state and, tours. It's a huge thing. And, not saying that what we do is huge, just saying that, like, I definitely have more respect for the musical community now. Being in the band, so.
And there's anything else you'd like to add?
We always just try to close things off with just trying to tell people to come to a show. So I feel like so many times kids sit behind computers and they download music.
Search on YouTube and watch concerts.
Exactly, but they don't go. And the whole point of everything is to experience that live connection between you and the band. You know what I mean? So get out from behind your keyboards and hang out.
Yeah, download the album, then learn all the words and come hang out and sing and jump around and have fun. That's why we do it.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, cool.